me and Tyler talked about taking our joke characters on a walk in a one-off.
Yeah.
You guys can all wear presidential masks, and then I'll be over here wearing my fucking John A. McDonald mask.
Jarlaxle, we were surfer buddies. Why did you betray us? Like, oh god, that movie sucks.
Last wave.
One last wave, Jarlaxle. That movie fucking sucks. I love it.
You can talk about how that movie sucks, but there is just something special about surfer movies. Like, from any era. It just hits in a special way. It's the same way that sports animes kind of hit in that special way.
I really enjoy every snowboarding movie which has the exact same plot, or some rich douchebags want to like tear down the community center and then build like a private ski resort there for like all their rich people friends, and so like the dude who uses the community center,
our mountain.
This is our mountain, man, and then he has to go beat him in a ski sled, like a ski race, which has some kind of legal bearing for some reason. And there's always like, you know, the shy girl who's in glasses who's like, I think you're gonna tear up snow or something like that, and then like, you know, they like, you know, it's always, it ends like the same as Disney movie method every time.
That's the exact plot to the It's Always Sunny episode.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, because
and what you really should
because
do
the Always
is
Sunny
take
episode.
your snowboard and you should swing it full force at their kneecaps, and then they'll never be able to ski again.
And that's how you get arrested for assault. But yeah, the Always Sunny episode is like that because that's how all the fucking snowboarding movies are. All the skiing movies, all the snowboarding movies, they're the exact same. It happens with fucking surfing, too. You can't tear down the cabana, man. This is our beach.
He's from Hawaii, but he moved to where there's a whole bunch of snow. So now instead of boarding on the water, he boards on the snow.
And just frozen water.
And the fucking...
I've never snowboarded in my life. And from what I can imagine, it is basically an injury waiting to happen. Because I know a lot of people who have gone, and then they had to get the ski patrol, and they had to go to the hospital. Because it is dangerous.
I'm really having a fun time looking at the VHS cover for Johnny Tsunami, because it's one of the worst Photoshop jobs I've ever seen in my life. Mostly because Photoshop didn't
exist. Yes, it was a low-budget Disney movie.
It was a 1999 movie before Photoshop existed, but it's very fun.
I was about to say,
the temperature is down, but the surf is up.
Oh my god.
Christ. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, I kind of like how the image of Zombie Calvin compressed. It looks a bit like he's bleeding out of his mouth.
Oh, that Zombie Calvin. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about that I remembered? God. You've done such terrible things to this map, Brandon.
We've barely begun. Just you wait.
Isaac, you good, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just running a bandwidth check to make sure my computer's not going to shit out for the number of windows I have open.
That's fair.
Oh, God.
Dude, just do what I do and have surprisingly good internet for the area you live in.
Us. That is us.
We live in a city that decided to go fiber optic. I didn't know what it meant at the time, but what it means is good internet, pretty much no matter what. It sucked for the first couple of years because they turn it off at 11 p.m. so they could do maintenance to make it spread further. But once it was all out, put in, perfectly fine.
Actually, we live in a society.
Yeah,
What
I
a
don't
dumb
appreciate
joke. What a dumb joke. Alright.
We're talking...
Alright.
Okay.
Everything looks good. Scan came back clear. Nothing will crash. We're good. Or, you know, unless something spikes, because... whatever. But it looked pretty low, to be honest, so I wouldn't expect... I mean, unless, like, a bunch of random shit starts happening, I can't imagine. Alright. So yeah, last time you guys went and did a bunch of bee stuff.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
We did beast stuff.
I thought you
And
B
you did a bunch of bees.
I thought you were saying B stuff as in like B-side stuff. No, we did B stuff.
Correct. Bunch of bee stuff. And then you killed the dude
Yeah.
in the bee town. Well, you didn't try to
No.
kill him. The dude kind of killed himself. You beat the dude, and then the dude's like, fuck you guys, I'm going home.
He was
We did-
already dead, but if push came to shove, we were definitely considering the murder.
You got that fun little gym to, be possessed by a winter spirit if you want.
just
No,
a fun,
thank you.
a fun little tic tac to pop in your mouth if you feel like getting fucked up.
Yeah, if you want to be possessed, like neat.
Winter fresh.
You know, I'm tired of making my own decisions.
I'm
Take over.
tired of adventuring, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Hole.
And then you got the quest about the stolen meat casks up in the Verbeeg cave.
I really thought you said meat casks for a second.
I
was like,
also
feel
heard
like I
meat
would have remembered that.
The casks of mead.
Oh,
We're
no.
fermenting meat now.
It's
It's
just
disgusting.
it's just all
Um,
bone.
You're making
it's-
jerky.
Yeah, it's just all beef broth.
No,
I
man,
d-
broth takes time. What you're gonna get is mold.
Yummy.
Hey, I think Zana'd be okay with that.
You can do that in your own time.
Josh is now playing Near Replicant for 1.2247.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
You dick.
But yeah, so you all loaded up your axe beaks and the cave, very big cave, is actually on the way. So, like you said, you could stop there before hitting up East Haven to rendezvous with the Zon. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's fresh enough that I'm not going to give you a full recap. It's good. So, what do you want to do?
I mean,
Let's go to Virpig Cave.
yeah, Verbeek Cave. That sounds like it's the best idea.
Okay.
Now we don't have a person to worry about killing / running away. If the guy doesn't want the meat back, we know what to do with it. It costs like 1 gold a cup here. Damn.
All right. So as you guys are making your way through there, there's a figure in cold weather lurches out of the woods into plain view, running as fast as he can through the deep snow. Slung over his back are a pair of animal traps, one of which contains a panicked fox.
A little baby.
Sir, is that supposed to be alive, Bill?
I mean, a fur is a fur.
So you're gonna let it suffer?
I mean, we can put it out of its misery if you want.
Big feller sadly draws his dagger and begins marching forwards.
Spooky follows just to watch.
Oh, all right. Now calm down. Tell you what, if it means that much to you, I'll sell you the fox.
What am I gonna do with a fox?
I wonder if foxes and cats get along. And from within her hat, you hear this meow.
No.
I will ask the fox, do you have any last words?
Bark, bark.
Part of me.
And it straight up, It straight up says that too. Like, it's not even like making fox noises. It's literally saying bark, bark, bark when you speak to it.
That's weird.
Sana's
Okay,
gonna be
I'll
like,
look
I don't
fucking
think
physical.
that's a fox.
Yeah, no, sorry, come again, little friend?
You heard me. Bark, bark, bark. Shit, fuck. You weren't supposed to hear that. And this, he says that, and you're not using your spell to deduce that. This is an awakened fox. He says that in common.
Oh, we have to keep him. I'm sorry. I'm overruling
I want
everyone.
that box in, sir.
And
That's gonna be my friend.
And the trapper's eyes just widen. He says, "Oh, this is why you wanted him." So
No, it's
now
not really, but
Oh no, I was going to mercy kill him, but
Yeah.
that is an awakened fox.
yeah, it's a little bit more than just, oh yeah, you can use that for fur. That thing is aware of everything.
Spooky, like...
So either you let go of it or you unalive yourself.
Spooky kneels down by the fox and starts inspecting its teeth, and she's like, "This is very interesting. Do you have a soul? I'm not really sure how this works."
Alright, Pestilence, give an intimidation roll.
Alright. Oh man. Let's see.
You are good at those.
Yeah, did I level up last time? I don't think I leveled up
You
between
should be level 3, I think?
Yes,
I am
you should be
almost
level 3.
positive that I
Well...
I'm still level 2 right now.
well,
I think we didn't, because me and Tyler were like, yeah, we're gonna get Taco Bell and then we'll
Let me
level
look
up, and then we got Taco Bell and went to sleep.
This quest log, you have... Okay, yeah, you should be level 3.
Yeah,
we
so,
can do that in the meantime before combat. But your intimidation roll wouldn't change. I'll send you everything you need.
No. It wouldn't. I was just like looking at this going, think I'm stupid. Yeah, that's the word. Shit, fuck! Accidentally pressed back. I'll be in a minute.
Big oof.
I'm just gonna hold up this whole game.
It's fun.
Okay,
Is that big fellas?
I
is that big
guess
fellas
while we're waiting for that, roll, Spooky was down checking out the fox and like looking at you like, can you stop that?
I'm sorry. I'm just not really sure about the level of sentience you have been imbibed with. I've never met any of your kind before.
Okay, yeah,
That's an nat 20.
the trapper
Oh, nat
definitely
20, hell yeah.
the trapper's definitely like, all right, fine. It wasn't gonna bring me much coin anyway. It's yours. Take it.
Thank you.
And
I grab the fox and I go, hey bud, you got a name?
Oh yeah, it's Michael J.
God damn it, Isaac!
Big
roll
fella
to
grabs
see
the
next
cage.
go.
Yeah, big fella grabs the cage and throws it off a fucking cliff. Your sentience is a curse. You must be cleansed.
Like, this is the one moment we see, like, deep in Big Feller that he is capable of murder. Cold-blooded murder.
And it's all based from well acclaimed 80s movies.
Fuck. So instead of committing murder, big fella's just gonna conveniently not get the fucking reference and pun.
That doesn't exist in this world.
Yes. I don't know what I'd be offended about.
That's just a name. Can anybody heal the poor dude? I don't have any spells or potions.
Is he
Nice.
wounded?
He's well, like he had his leg in a trap, like it was like a trap, like, but he's like, it should be fine. I can just walk it off for a little bit if you give me a little bit, and I'll be okay. I appreciate it though.
An infection. I'm gonna at least disinfect it.
Oh, well, all right, if you will.
Let's see. I have a water skin. I'm gonna rinse it as good as I can, and I'm gonna take some like rip some stuff from my costume
I
clothes
mean,
and
you're traveling
put
with
it on there for pressure.
You are traveling with an herbalist and an alchemist, so I think Spooky can lend some some components to the effort,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
he
yeah.
can just cure wounds.
I mean, I asked if anybody could help because I'm not a healer, but whatever.
Okay, if you want to, sure. You restored the 1 HP it was missing.
Huzzah!
Man, it's more about emotionally.
No, that's fair.
I sent all your level up info to you, man.
But he says, "Oh, okay. Well, where are you all going?"
We're going to meet a Verbeeg and hopefully not get eaten.
This.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I know where that's at. I can take you.
That would be very helpful.
Yes. All right. Why do you need to go to the Verbeeg cave? Usually, you humans do not go that far.
Stole some meat, and we're just gonna go get it back.
Okay.
If you don't know, mead is a drink made from honey from bees.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
I haven't actually had any yet.
You hang out with bees that much and you haven't? It's very good. I mostly just drank water.
And she says, "All right, come on, this way."
I can't believe fucking Michael J. You ass. Alright, yeah, let's follow.
Hey man, low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit was right there.
Yeah.
If we learned anything about good meat, it's not for good puns.
You were talking earlier, Brandon, about your brain liquefying.
Oh no, that was Josh's brain.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And
Let's follow the boy.
you venture, yep, you venture a little bit further out, and amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. They are wearing the insignia of Goodmead.
Let me guess,
Yeah.
their militia detachment was called the fucking SEALs. The SEALs were clubbed to death. Is that where
God.
You broke branding. Congratulations.
I can't trust anything anymore.
I can't believe that we haven't made a good burger joke yet.
It's true, yeah. We're getting there.
Mead.
Actually, I gotta lure Brandon back into a false sense of security just to let him down later.
My name is
Joke's
Thraxa.
on you. I have anxiety. I never feel secure.
The next character we meet is like, I am Grak Thug the Destroyer. And it's just like nothing. And then his son is just like, I'm Michael Jackson the Orc. Oh boy.
Yep.
And that's when Brandon committed child murder in a game.
That's the trick. I give all the puns to the adorable little woodland creatures, so you have to make decisions. Because if I'm like, oh, the big bad guy is, Michael J. Fox, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Murder him.
Mm.
Cute little fox that leads you on your path. Consider his value.
I used to do
Then-
that. I used to do that in Skyrim. If I was like bored and playing Skyrim and like didn't have anything to do, I'd find a Finnick fox and then just follow it until I found something. So this is nice. This is some nostalgic.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, dead militia people.
Yep, and some new snow has started to kind of settle in around their corpses. But it is... but yeah, the snow has not like covered their corpses, just starting to kind of like the last little bit of snow is kind of dusted over it.
So what would you say this region is? Is this part, because there's pines, but there's snow, is this more forest or is this more...
It's more tundra. Yeah, you're not quite to the forest yet.
Okie dokie. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is fucking vanish.
Oh, okay.
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 You say that, you're like, I'm gonna fucking vanish, and then and Spooky's like, wait, okay, what? And then
Like,
can't find you.
yeah, like I'm wearing a witch hat. I can't just crawl through the snow. People will see me for miles.
Yet the tallest person in the party is just fucking gone.
You also have like a fucking invisibility thing whenever you want. Not whenever you want, but you know. Fuck, Spookies is gonna be like.
Often enough.
Spookies is gonna be like, okay, alright. I can't use her invisibility feat unless she takes damage. So, unless she pinches herself for 1 piercing damage.
Hit me.
Okay, you joke, but in my other group, I'm playing a Void Ganassi, which is like a semi-homebrew thing we did, and we have this. She has reaction to teleport if she gets hit, and I use this to approach enemies by having our floating skull companion. I tell him, "Bite me," and then I just like yank up on some people. It's really funny. I mean, I don't know.
The last time that I approached a corpse in the snow, it had a fucking dragon attached to it. So I mean, you guys can go check the corpse if you want.
I think. Pestilence, will you come with me? I think I will feel better if you do.
Yeah, I'll go look at them. I mean, they were probably sent by Good Mead to get back the mead. But yeah, it's always worth a look if we can bring something back or whatever.
I wonder if that means that he's out here, but I feel like we would have seen him. Yeah, Nyx is gonna go and poke at the bodies and see if there's anything crazy on him, about him, whatever.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
I would love to. Yeah. Hey!
Okay.
We're getting all the nat 20s out of the way.
Yeah, so the bodies are fairly recent. I mean, within enough time that they would probably be searching out some casks of mead. They were clubbed by a very large club, you can deduce, and not too far you actually see large footprints, like tracks, heading away from them towards the path, kind of in the way the fox was leading you. And with that high of a roll, you were able to deduce that it is an ogre track.
Just look at the fox and be like, "Did you know about that?"
I think I found where he went. And I think he was the one who did all this to these poor militiamen. I hope we do better. Yeah, Spooky's not taking point, but you know she points out the track and shows everyone the way.
Big feller is not strictly speaking taking the lead because he's currently in hiding, but he will begin to scout ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go so we can follow the path.
I was gonna say Zama's just gonna huff and start heading towards the thing and be like, "Well, we can't fix the problem if we stand around here all day looking at these bodies." So,
That's a funny thing coming from Zana.
well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, let's go.
They don't have spores on them. I don't know what you guys fucking want.
I'm just like, I haven't gotten to go in any caves yet, and so this is kind of a double edge quest, right? Where he's like, yeah, I want to go check out these caves.
Okay.
Where are the caves at?
Where are my gerunds at?
So, who's up front?
Pestilence.
Pestilence, but Big Feller is equidistant, but off to the side.
I was gonna say, and Zana will be like right behind Pestilence, basically.
Cool. Let's put the caster at the back of the marching order.
We're currently in like an L shape.
You'll be fine.
So Tyler, on the things you told me, do I also get points for my stats on the left or not this time?
No, that's level 4.
Okay.
Unless you multi-class like some fucking degenerate.
Hey, no.
Hey, I love multi-classing.
Okay.
Piss off.
Me too. I used to do it all the fucking time. Anyway.
Alright, so you're walking a little bit further, and out of nowhere, Pestilence is hit by a stray snowball. And the fox immediately, goes into kind of hunt mode and kind of scouts it out. and it runs up to the bushes, and it does have, it's kind of pointing like it is. It's got the scent. It's pointing, and there's something in the bush, and it has taken. The fox is kind of staring it down.
Walk up to the bush.
If it wasn't
And,
just a snowball, I'd be so tempted to respond with throwing a fucking hand axe, but it seems like an unnecessary escalation right
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause if
Snowball,
it's-
hand axe, very different.
If
it's probably
if it's
it's probably for the best, because as you get there, you're actually seeing shaking like a trembling Chewinga.
now. Oh,
oh, it's another
it's
friend.
the baby.
I put my hand down and say, "You want to warm up, buddy? It's all right."
And and as you do that, the fox kind of settles down, and it's released from its hunting point, and the Chewinga actually goes over and grabs like a little berry that it has in its pocket, or Chewinga, whatever. It pulls out a berry, and it feeds it to the fox, and the fox is very pleased with this, and the Chewinga and he allows the Chewinga to jump up on its back and ride it.
Oh,
God.
Right.
It's like a collection of
We
just
actually have
like-
another one of you, bud. Do you guys like to meet new Chewingas, or should we not introduce you?
we
Uh,
we have
so
to find Big Fella
Wumba
again.
jumps down, gives like an anime freeze frame high five, and then goes back and disappears again.
Alright, just make sure it's not like cats where you don't just shove them together because they will go for each other's throats.
So
they're like beta fish, and they're gonna fight each other to fucking death.
So we've got Wumba. I think this is Chumba, right?
I mean,
It
it's
has
gotta
to
be.
be.
Okay.
Chumba's on the fox. Wumba is in Big Feller's beard hair.
But where's the beers?
Yeah. So you all continue on, and the fox leads you to the cave entrances.
I was gonna say if it was like a
And-
ver- if it was a Verbeeg throwing a snowball at us, it wouldn't have been described as a snowball. Just be a snow boulder.
And when he gets you into sight of the cave, he looks up and says, "Well, this is where I bid you adieu. Definitely not going in there. And I believe my new friend would like to come with me, but." And you look down, and he's holding something up towards you, Pestilence.
Take it.
All right. The Chewinga has given you a charm of biting cold. This charm has 3 charges. As a bonus action, you can spend one of the charges to wreath your weapon attacks with biting cold for a minute. Until this effect ends, it deals an extra 1d6 cold damage when you hit with a melee or ranged weapon attack.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright. Thanks, bud.
And he says, "Well, it was nice meeting you. Have fun." And he just
Watch
the
out for traps.
the fox and Chumba run off into the woods.
This is a nice
hi,
map.
Michael J.
Yeah. All right. So let us read. All right. Block text. The trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. The frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot-high passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked with by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance.
Did I roll survival to check for tracks at, either of the 2 entrances over here?
Yes.
Let's see. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the snow's come and gone so much around here that you have a hard time really telling for sure.
Hmm.
Well, big fella will pop out of a snowbank, like, over here, using stealth. Like, well, I don't know. what is that way or that way, but it would appear that our quarry went this way.
I
Oh,
like the idea that of big fella just like doing the comic like popping out of different
yeah, poking out of
bank
different
corners.
banks. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and so Wumba is actually going to like try to get your attention and give you all like the huddle up, movement.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think Wamba has something to say.
And Wumba will cast Pass Without Trace on you all.
Ooh,
I
dang, little
fucking
dude.
love this guy.
Nice little dude right here. Let's go down a path. Find the guy.
Let me double check. Pass without trace. Plus 10 to stealth checks.
Plus,
That's what it is. Well, then we might as well make use of that, shouldn't we? I'm gonna roll a stealth out, even though. Well, actually, here's the fun thing. Would you call this rocky terrain since we're in a cave?
Correct.
All right, I get advantage. Being a deep gnome has its benefits. So Spooky, even though she's wearing like her very cluttered ensemble, just basically I got a 29. She just fades into the rock.
31. 26.
Yeah, I guess I should do that for you. Stealth. He says.
20.
Our lowest
And
is
20.
20.
Alright, y'all are sneaky.
I wanna. Now, not that anyone can fucking see me, but I'm gonna whoopie whoop around this way to see if I can flank, if this even like connects over here.
Nix will stick with
Okay.
pestilence then.
So when you go that way, come on, you actually find
Absolutely nothing.
a fourth entrance.
Oh, is that? Oh, is that actually there?
Bones?
Is that thing? That thing?
You know,
Ooh.
half submerged in the icy mire are the bones, skull, and tusks of a long dead mammoth. Beyond these remains is a yawning cave mouth.
Yo.
This is how that part in Empire Strikes Back works.
Bloop.
Duly noted.
Alright, so y'all going through that one then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you can see like that. Alright. A bonfire.
Ah.
A bonfire in this cave keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat in a spit drips juices into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by a crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and 2 barrels.
Oh, dude, it's a crate and barrel.
My brain, I cannot separate crate and barrel from pottery barn, so I assume they're about the same thing.
Well, we haven't gotten to the pottery barn yet. That's back in town.
Spooky ducks behind this here cart.
Like how my brain loves to switch up Bed Bath and Beyond and Bath and Body Works. No.
Bed Bath and Body Works and Beyond.
Oh, yeah. My sister will be like, where'd you get that soap from? And my brain goes, yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond. And I'm like, nope. I do not go into that clusterfuck of a store.
Fair.
Well, even though no one can see him, big fella's just gonna whisper always behind the wagon. I think I could fix this wheel.
Maybe.
Hey, but why?
Maybe whenever we have to bring the meat back.
And all these goats and sheep.
We can figure that part out later.
Yeah, you could let them out if you want. I mean, like, I don't know where they're gonna go, but if you want to free them, I don't know who lives here beyond a Fearbolt.
Verbeeg.
What? Furby? Fearbold?
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works, Crate & Barrel, Pottery Barn,
Cracker
Mm.
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. All brands is the same.
Well, I don't know. Where do people want to go?
Um,
I'm gonna look. There's anything that might show like what area. I mean, like this is obviously like where the meat and live animals are. Would there be any place where I would look see like food storage?
Um,
If not, we'll just pick a direction.
let me look at this.
I'm gonna listen with my ears to see if I can hear.
Not really. Pretty much everything they have. The food storage you would probably be able to guess would be right here.
I was gonna say, Zana is gonna walk over here to Big Fella and be like, "What if we convince them to cause a distraction for us?" And he's gonna nod towards the goats.
That's a good idea, but I'm not sure we need a distraction after all.
We are
Well-
very sneaky.
Big fellow will exchange a few high fives with Wamba.
I think we should just go left. I don't know why, I just think so.
Yeah, let's just pick a path, go. And if it looks too big for our britches, we're gonna turn around, you know?
I mean, we are here to kill a very big. We're already a bit above our bridge sizes as it is.
We don't tell them if he doesn't see us.
I'm just saying, they tend to get pretty angry.
Well, then don't make him angry.
Okay. So, when you go down this way, he has not noticed you, but there's a very big marauder.
Oh man,
Not
He
this
is very
way.
love the art.
Yeah, I turn
Yeah.
around and
Everything
I go
is
back.
great art except for the very bigs. They're just like, yeah.
I'm fucking with you, man. It's fine.
I
Okay.
turn around. I go back to the room we came from.
Are we trying to be diplomatic about this? I mean, he's killed the people from the town.
I don't think diplomacy is his forte.
Okay, so
What does it look like he's doing?
I'm not crazy. Good.
He's actually reading up Machiavelli.
Oh shit! Oh no, they're intelligent.
He's just trying to better himself.
Machiavelli is not. I don't think that's what he goes for if you're intelligent. That's what Republicans read.
I read that in school.
Fucking Louisiana schools would make you read fucking
Oh.
Machiavelli in school.
Okay. But you
Well,
do
it's
see
like-
him.
Let's do the Verbeek
It's
first.
all about diplomacy. Like that's what Machiavelli did was diplomacy.
I know. Let's do the Verbeek.
So he is sitting cross-legged in this tunnel. There's a lit torch on the floor nearby him, and he is sharpening a stone knife.
All right, well he's just chilling. Well, y'all were scouting over there. I gotta take a peek down here. I don't know what the fuck's going on here with this like circular whooshy whoosh going on, but
It's pretty rad
I'm very
looking.
curious about it. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that's not fucking natural.
Oh, well. Well, you know it exists, but
But what's in here? No, I'm not in that room right now.
No meta. Yeah, well, Spooky's
No matter.
no meta. Spooky is not initiating
far-
combat. But
Yeah, I will sneak but we're not initiating combat off the bat here because we are level 3, and I do not want to die because I decided to fight this thing alone.
I think
Incidentally, how dark does it look up this way?
Let's see, what is that?
Because I don't have dark.
There are some sconces, so I mean it's a little lit. I mean it's dim, but it is lit with torch.
I feel like we could take like an ogre-esque enemy, 4 of us at level 3. That's just me, like, yeah, I think that's just me talking out of, like, you know, experience. Like, Spooky's scared, but
I think before we bother initiating any combat, we should just scout more.
yeah, maybe at least
I
find
don't want to
where.
just walk in, kill a man, and then even see if the meat is here.
Yeah,
He
let's
could have drank all of it for all I fucking know.
see if we can find the mead first. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back up here to scout for mead.
Big fella's gonna split the party.
Ooh.
Great.
Oh, it looks like we might end up in the same place.
Maybe.
Alright,
Maybe,
so what
maybe,
you see,
maybe.
big feller,
Oh,
is carved
Oh.
steps on the south side climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has narrow natural exits in the east and west wall. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains and across the perilous tundra.
well, I fucking wonder what could be in there. Could I make like a history check or something to decipher what exactly this stuff is all about?
None of us are. None of us
Sure.
are dwarves. Damn it. No stone cutting
Nope.
for us.
+0.
Okay.
Not a bad roll.
It looks intelligent. I mean, they are pictographs, but it's like it's just kind of an explorer's tale. Like it's not really anything of note. Nothing you really recognize. No symbols. It's just kind of like a picture of them going into caves. A picture of them having, carrying various treasure. Nothing of note though. It's just kind of like this is like may have been their camp at some point.
All right.
And as for sorry.
I was just gonna say I may have had such lacking sense that I split the party, but I'm not a fucking idiot, and I'm not gonna like try to open this shit up.
The rest of you, well, technically now, even
Party is basically not split anymore.
everybody's gonna see this.
Oh, that is big.
A heavy snore comes from a fat, battle-scarred ogre sitting with its back against the west wall, its chin on its chest. A thin stream of drool trails from its mouth onto its blood-stained leather loincloth. On the floor at its feet is a bloody great club with tufts of hair and bits of metal stuck in it. Suspended from the ceiling of the chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with Goodmead's heraldic symbol. A drinking mug made of a cut-off section of horn with an antler handle added, upright and centered.
Whereabouts would you say this great club is?
Probably here. Oh, sorry.
So is it asleep?
Here. It is sleeping.
Okay.
Those barrels
I think
behind it. Can we
before
sneak around and
anything-
see what that is?
I was gonna say before anything else happens, I think Zana's gonna step out and cast deafness on this this thing.
Fair enough.
I guess it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Which I think would be a disadvantage because it's asleep.
Fair. I would accept that. Alright, it fails.
Okay. So, oh gosh, one second. The target is blind, or so it's deafened, for the duration. At the end of each of its turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw on success to spell ends. So it's just deafened.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not-
but its eyes are closed, so I'm not worried about
yeah, but it's also asleep. So hopefully, it doesn't notice. You know, like Zana's just gonna look at everybody and be like, "Okay, it can't hear us. Let's just get the meeting go."
it. Well, is this
Okay.
mead down here?
So what you see, they're actually baskets suspended, like there's pulleys, like a system of pulleys and levers over there to lower them. Basically, you'd be able to deduce to keep the ogre out of it because it is suspended from the ceiling, but there are pulleys and levers to lower them.
Huh.
There are 6. And not all of them, yeah, 3 of them contain barrels, a couple others contain other various things. You see some with sheep shears, milk pails, stuff like that, but it's just kind of his storage, the Verbeeg's storage.
Let's lower it and see about them barrels.
Okay.
This is such a pacifist party. I'm into it. But I'm also like,
Well, here's the thing. Big.
All right. So give me, I guess, just a straight intelligence check to see if you could deduce which lever goes to which pulley.
Since we're all kind of here, should we all roll or just?
I mean, if you're all trying, I would give you that. I mean, it depends on who's pulling these levers.
Feller, no.
Big fella's just like looking at the one that has a lever with like a giant anvil poised over the ogre's head. He's like,
Are you all pulling? Are you all pulling levers, or are you all just trying to look at the like?
Just
Yeah,
look, just look.
Oh,
We're
big fella's
looking.
definitely just looking.
You know, when you
Okay.
follow ropes and you're trying to
Right,
like trace
right.
from origin to where
It's
it's tied.
Zana's gonna like walk over and just like put a hand on Big Fella's hand and be like, "No, this one." We need another.
Big feller, you were pointing at its nose hair. That's not
Okay.
a good rope to pull at all.
And, what is the save DC for your deafness?
14.
Okay, because I'm basically going to do it every one you lower. It would be a turn.
Okay.
So he's going to basically do a save on every one you lower. So yeah, you're able to figure out which 3 of these 6 levers go to the barrels.
Okay, cool. Zana's gonna walk over to the first one and start trying to pull it down, and he's gonna point at the others and be like, "Hey, those."
Okay.
Alright.
So give me a D3. Anybody, it doesn't really matter. Anybody, just give me a D3 roll.
yeah.
Okay.
2.
So the first one you lower. Let's see if he wakes up.
Do
He
I
actually
hear-
he actually does save. So he is not deafened. He is still asleep, but he is no longer deafened. So you get the first one down, and you do see, yeah, the mead is there. This is 1 cask of mead.
With the
Hey.
spell broken, Zana's just gonna turn and look at the thing and look at everybody and put a finger up and be like, shush everybody, basically.
Okay.
Well, it's as long as we know which lever to pull next. Big feller can. I think the most helpful thing I can do is like I'll reach up to like grab the barrel as it's descending to like help lower it quietly so it doesn't just like fall suddenly, you know?
Okay. I will make his perception check at disadvantage for that one. Okay. Yeah, you're able to get the second one down. The second one is empty. It does appear that the Verbeeg drank it.
Oh man, a whole damn thing.
He's a big boy. Spooky is over here, just keeping watch because she is like 3 feet tall and weighs 45 pounds. There's not much she can do here. But she weighs 80 pounds. Huh. That seems like a lot.
80 pounds for somebody who's 3 feet tall is that's pretty dense.
Yeah, I should lower that. Whatever. Anyway, she is not helping because she won't be of very much help.
Fair enough.
Is that an angry cat that I'm hearing?
Yeah, I've been wondering about that. It sounds like it's fucking singing in the background.
I think Desiree is watching something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I
I'll
don't
just,
know.
if it's an
It
angry,
should be like it's. I mean, it's pretty loud if I can hear it clear back here. Normally, I can't hear hardly anything unless it's right up on it. But
I ain't bothered. It's just if there's a cat
Listening.
yelling, if there's a
She's
cat
listening
yelling,
to it
then
like right up against your door as loud as possible.
right, that's about the only like. So
no, if there's an angry cat, I want to know about it because it's incredibly entertaining to me.
Oh yeah, speaking of angry cats, we had to buy a whole second bag of food today because our cat has such a sensitive stomach that she was throwing up like 3 times a day. Like, we got her regular food, and my sister went and bought the food, and they didn't have the exact kind we had, but she got the same brand, but in a different formula. And she put it in the bowl, and like Tyler's bed, Tyler's floor, the couch, the floor in the living room, like nowhere was too sacred. And then today I'm like, whatever. I go to the store, I buy a whole second bag of food, just bought the first one, and give it to her. Fine. All day long. Not even like a single motion. Like, fucking kitty.
I slept.
I
on
love you, cat, but you will be paying me back for cleaning expenses and the food.
She's cute. She's lucky.
She's adorable. It's the whole reason that I woke up this morning and said I'm willing to spend more money than I need to.
So, Big Feller will assist lowering the third barrel down quietly.
okay. Let's see if he hears that one. Definitely not. Okay, so all three of them are down without waking up this ogre.
All right. Zana's gonna grab one and motion for Big Fella to grab the other, and
Big
we're
fella-
gonna get the heck out of here.
Yep, not my problem anymore. Bye bye. I mean, the Fearbulk might come back to, not Fearbulk. Veerbeak. Verbeek. Very big.
Big fellas
Might
over
come
here.
back to the, city and, try to rob them again, which might be a problem. But they did not pay us to fight, they paid us to get meat.
Well, yeah, that's his thing. So, Big Fella's gonna come over here and he's gonna put the barrel into the wagon. And he's gonna, like...
Okay, it does have one broken wheel.
Yeah. So,
You can roll a wagon with 3 wheels. It's not gonna be easy, but you can.
You can rock me mama like a wagon wheel.
Don't even. One year, the 8th graders at my school did that song in a concert, and it was the most passionless song I had ever heard played by all of them in my life.
Rock me mama like a wagon wheel.
Bad
Yeah,
stop.
there was like 4 people on vocals. They had somebody on the drums who had never played drums in their life. Everybody else was just staring dead-eyed at their instruments, and I'm just like, oh my god, none of you like this song. Oh no.
So when everyone's back, kind of over here, Big Fella whispers, so, there was some more things. There was some sort of room with pictures and looked like a sarcophagus. I don't really like leaving all the sheep and goats here. I also don't know how I like leaving the ogre and the Veerbeek to go and hurt more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to figure something out. But I only want to attack one of them at a time. I do not want to attack the Veerbeek and that wakes up the ogre, or attack the ogre and that attracts the Veerbeek. I do not want to do that at the same time. Like, we've secured what we need to do. We need to think about this in a way that will not bring both of them. What if we distracted the Veerbeek to bring it a little bit further from the ogre?
I'm looking at my...
That is what I was thinking.
Looking at my spell list here, and I've got nothing, so that's great.
I got thaumaturgy. That can be very well used as a distraction, or I can just start making funny sounds with my axe over here, and
Back to the
I mean,
back to the fact that we have a bunch of sheep and goats behind us. We want to like talking thaumaturgy here. You want to just like open the pen and just like make a thundercrack behind them and just kind of make them freak out and run all over the place. We're still super sneaky boys, so we could just like watch and see what happens.
Big feller frown hard at that plan. Then they're
think
going to
they're
scatter
gonna
and they will
do
be lost. They will freeze to death out there.
I don't think they
Actually-
would do anything other than attract both of them here at the
Actually-
same time.
Well,
And that remains to be seen. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I'm gonna ask the goats and sheep, hey, psst, so, were you here from like a town, or are you wild?
Yes, we were taken from Good Mead.
When you're back, hold on.
Okay, well, we will
Don't
bring
move.
you back home. But first, we need to deal with these. I don't suppose you guys know if there's anything in particular that draws the attention of that very the big one over there.
He doesn't like it when the ogre eats more than it's supposed to. And he kind of motions over to the fire, this fire spit with the meat that's cooking.
Righto.
I mean, if we're gonna fight both of them, I think Zana's just like, why don't we just go wake up the one in the cave and go
So-
do that and come back?
And when he motions over to the fire spit, give me a perception roll.
Yeehaw.
Sione.
Oh yes.
Not Nix's
Thomas.
strong suit.
Okay.
Zana is definitely paying attention. Do not.
Okay. Nyx would recognize this. But as you look, and what you thought to be like animal meat and, just like a general, is actually the corpse of the previous town speaker is what is also on the Spitfire.
Oh no.
Oh. This is a person, she says, like, whispering.
Yeah, that's kind
Ooh.
of horrifying, actually.
Yes, it's
Big
sort of...
feller's face goes fucking dark.
We gotta pick one of them. We gotta pick one of them. Which one are we gonna go do first?
Can we, like... I think if the... I mean, the way the goat is talking, it sounds like the Verbeeg is, in charge, and it's not asleep. So... I vote for that one. And she points over
Alright.
at the Verbeeg.
I say we lure it just outside the cave with some noises. You know how it has that entrance over there that's like leading to where it is?
What if it wakes up its friend and brings it with it?
Well, isn't that just a risk?
Okay.
That might be why it might be better to ambush the ogre instead, as it's currently asleep.
Hey, let's-
And
But the Verbeeg is
Fight it.
awake, and if it hears anything, I mean, the ogre is asleep. If we attack the Verbeeg, we might have the chance of it sleeping through it.
Okay, then how about we don't try to do what? Let's just attack one of them. Let's go.
I go over here.
I'm going to prep Guiding Bolt at 2nd level to initiate whenever combat is struck.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't be, yeah, the Spooky's gonna go over, not here, I didn't mean to move Pestilence.
Spooky pushes Pestilence. Pestilence goes, wait, stop that.
She'll be over here, so that she's not the first line of defense against a fucking ogre.
Reveal the map to us, map revealer.
Shut up and dig the hole, digger.
Oh, this is the
Board,
initiative
board
map.
member.
Boop. Clear that. Boop. Okay. So how are you guys initiating this?
I don't think we are quite. I expect it depends on what's over here and what's over here. We happen to see more bullshit over here.
Oh yeah, you can see that one. Okay, fair enough.
Shit.
Uh,
Great.
So
Ooh.
the 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage. This 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage has a dozen burial niches carved into its walls. So it's just kind of like Skyrim tunnels where you have like all the different sarcophaguses and stuff carved in the walls.
So guys, hear me out on this one. 2 of us go down one side, make some noise. The Veerbig goes down the tunnel. 2 of us go on the other side, flanked him.
I was expecting you guys were just gonna flank him in melee range anyway, from where we're at.
Yeah, but if all 4 of us get flanking, then if we...
Yeah, before I mean,
I don't get flanking
Okay.
because I'm a range character, so.
okay, Isaac, I know his token's fucking huge, but in theory, would the Veerbig be able to even fit through here? Just for sake of argument.
Let me look at his sheet
Can we
real quick.
stand in the doorway and poke at him?
It is a large creature. It is a 4x4.
So just barely.
No, it would not be able to because these are So it would need. Yeah, it
Okay.
would not fit.
Well, it appears we're not luring it that way. So, what's behind
Door number 2!
piece of map number 37?
Yeah, left of Spooky.
Poop.
Uh-huh.
Or river.
So,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could just flank it on this thing, honestly.
yeah, I think like Big Feller and Nyx take left, and then or whatever. Someone, please be on the left with me. Someone with a big axe, but thank you. Oh God, I was so scared.
So, I mean, if we are essentially getting a surprise run on this motherfucker, shall we all just blow our things at once here?
Yeah, let's
Blast
go.
him.
Up to Isaac, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was gonna take your stealth roll from earlier. So
Sick.
yeah, you guys basically get a surprise round. I'm gonna go ahead and roll his initiative in there, but go ahead and take a surprise round. But I'll let you do it in any order you want. To be honest, just y'all take a turn.
21 to hit. With a guiding
Uh,
bolt.
that
What
will
position
hit.
is it? It's asleep, right?
No, the
No,
Veerbig is not asleep.
He's sitting like sharpening his knife, but you all are
Okay.
sneaky boys.
I would like to ready an earth tremor for when he stands up.
Okay.
This is my ready guiding bolt, and I got it at 2nd level.
Okay. 13.
I had
So
2-man this one.
19 total.
math.
I also have a bee thing. Where's my bee
Okay.
thing? Gathered swarm.
And I will say that with me readying this guiding bolt, I'll save until after all the combat happens, so that
You
someone.
fucking kidding me.
Ah well.
I raged, and I rolled advantage on my attack, and got a 6 and a 7.
Yeah. Well, rage does make you hit better, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you would hope with 2 rolls that I would roll more different than a 6 and 7.
Alas.
So with my
All
attack,
right.
it's 7 slashing and 4 piercing as the bees suddenly materialize on the blade of my axe, and they sting as the axe slashes.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, I didn't get the piercing, but I got that in now. All right. So yeah, he is very alert to your presence at this point, and he begins to stand up, and
Right?
And
Earth tremor will
it'll-
go off.
yeah, I'll go ahead and count that because I'm gonna say he's like in the process of getting up, but I'll say it'll still work. So go ahead with that.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Is he good at those? Probably not. Boop. It saves.
Well, heck. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6. All right, no, nothing else happens.
So Pestilence, you're up.
I'm gonna do another attack. Still at advantage because I'm currently raging. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Alright, that means he's gonna do 5 slashing damage. And with that, I have hit, which means that my spectral warriors are out and are hindering his attacks. So until the start of my next turn, the target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me. And when the target hits a creature other than me with an attack, the creature has resistance to damage.
Okay.
It also it is 7 damage because you're raging. You get +2 bonus to whenever.
Oh
you
yeah, I
get
forgot to add the +2, so it's 7 damage.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay.
I'll show you something later. There's a little thing where you can make a checkbox, and it'll you can basically check it for whenever you're raging, it'll add your damage for you. Excuse me. Instead of having to alter your base attack because you're not always raging.
Okay. So next will be Zana.
Okay, well, Zana will see that didn't work, and we'll go, okay, guess we'll go back to the old tried and true, and we'll use, I'll use my symbiotic entity. So I'm gonna get 12 temp hit points. And when he starts his turn, within 10 feet of me, he's gonna take some damage.
Okay. Do I have to save or anything on that, or?
Nope, it just is automatically within 10 feet of the cloud or me.
Okay. Did anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Well, what's the damage?
Okay, so it's... because it's like doubled or something? No. I just rolled 2d4. It's 6 damage.
Okay. And so he will take his turn now. As he finished standing up, he is going to grab his spear, and he is going to take, since they're like Brian's telling him, hey, over here, he's going to take 2 spear attacks at Pestilence.
One's doing like a drum solo off to the side.
What's your AC?
17.
Okay, one of them does hit for minimum damage, so he will hit you for 7 piercing damage.
3 because you're raging.
Fucking bullshit. But he does whistle and say, "Friend, yoga board to me."
Oh no, there's a second one.
I think that might be the yoga.
Yeah, and he said 2 things, so that's probably something else. Hold your butts, guys.
Oh god.
Go. Big fella, you're up.
He said fucking yoga board or something. Was that in Giant, or was that like a name?
Oops.
He does speak common, so yeah, it sounds like a name.
Okay, well, I was considering doing some sort of bluff shit if it was like something he said in Giant, but fuck it. I'm just gonna hit the man.
Okay,
with
hit
the
him.
axe. Flanking?
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. That makes a lot more sense. The minimum damage was the second attack roll. The actual damage to Pestilence was 23 piercing.
Holy.
That
11.
makes
Hey.
way more sense. I was going to say, I was like, I don't know how 3d8 turned out to be 7, but that makes a lot more sense.
That's only 11 because you're raging at least.
Yeah, but that, owie.
Okay.
Big owie.
Now hit me.
So yeah, do I get flanking on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are
X.
in it.
I will... So I have this thing attached to my weapons, just the E things it can do. One of them is damage, and one of them is like a strength save thing. I'll be declaring before every attack what it is that I'm doing. With this, it's just going to be the bee piercing damage. I'm not making him have to do the strength save.
Bees. Okay.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't fucking hit.
Okay. Anything else?
No. No, we're good.
No. Spooky.
Shit. Sorry, just let me look at this. I'm going to cast Acid Arrow. Yeah. Fuck. Probably not a hit.
Nope.
Oh,
It does not hit.
On a hit, target takes blah blah blah. On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much of the initial damage and no damage at the end of its next turn. So it takes 5 acid damage. Just like a sploosh of acid. And that's it. She just chucks a vial full of this caustic acid. And that's all she's got.
Okay. So on initiative count 20. Okay. You all hear the ogre moving.
This is fine.
And Nyx, from behind you,
Uh-huh.
you see a big old cave bear.
Quick, Zana, speak with animals.
Okay.
And now I'll roll them into initiative now.
There, it counts as a normal animal, correct?
Yes.
Cool. Just make sure it's not like some like mutated animal that does not follow animal rules.
I can't even get to this fucking page. I have too many fucking fucking.
The beginning of this, man. I hope it lets me have all these tabs of Roll20 now.
The problem is I'm trying to get so I can roll the initiative for the ogre, but the one that I have that on. Oh wait, duh. I'll just scroll way the fuck out, so it's teeny tiny, and then I can easily see it. That makes sense. Ogre,
We got there, Peyton.
and there he is. Initiative, and reorder them. Okay, there we go. Pestilence.
Upon seeing the bear, Pestilence is going to chug one of the potions of animal friendship, so that the bear likes her at least a little bit.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her attack at the fair beak. 18 hit,
Yes.
16 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
He is looking fairly rough.
Now that she hits it, she's just gonna take a double take at the bear to be like, does bear like me?
Like, someone
Bear-
keeps going after Nyx instead.
Bear is hungry.
Does bear like me? Yes, no.
So Bear will take its turn. Bear is coming up here. Bear is going to first. It's gonna bite, and then it's gonna swipe.
Oh,
Both of those will hit.
My
no!
my AC is currently 15, if that makes a difference.
It is a 21 and an 18
God
Oh.
damn it.
for a total. Okay, so the bite was 9 piercing, and the claws are 16 slashing.
I'm down.
Bum, 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 ba-ga-da-da, ba-ga-da-da.
Zana.
We have to fight the ogre, guys.
Well, I wasn't like... Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I had a good idea for my next turn, but shit.
All right, let's Anna see what she can do or what he can do to fix this. Well, if my character sheet would scroll, okay, close character.
Knock the bear down. Talk him off the ledge.
Wish you would step back from that.
So how did
yeah,
it move
I'm-
and then attack? Like, did it have to go far?
It was right here. Basically, the way this initiative reads is the Verbeeg calls them, they move into view on initiative count 20,
I
and then they
see.
roll initiative.
Okay, I see.
Doesn't look that far away anyway.
Gosh, if it's smart, bears aren't smart, right? You know what? I'm just gonna do it anyway. Let's cast Animal Friendship on the bear.
Okay. 'Cause that's basically charm person on bear, right? What does it do exactly?
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
He charmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zana's gonna look at you guys and be like, "Leave the bear alone." And then turn back and be like, "Shh, it's okay, it's okay."
The bear just lays down, and it kind of puts a paw over Nyx's dying corpse, kind of like it's like her cub.
There we go, friend. Just look back and be like, "Don't mess with it."
Or like its toy. It's just like, look, new favorite toy.
Somebody get to Nyx.
Speaking of which, I need a death save.
Oh boy, there's one failure. Oh boy.
All right, big feller.
Okay. Here's the thing. How do you feel about this gamble, Tyler? Do you think you can last one round, or like if I can get a hit in and then move over there and heal you on my next turn, or
if you up me, I can do something that will give us another combatant on our side.
oh fuck. Well, exactly does this. Oh, it's concentration. Oh, but then I would have to cast. Damn, but that would blow both my spells.
I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it's I think it would help a lot.
Remember, when Ochre turn, or when Verbeeg turn, do take damage. He do be taking damage, though.
Okay.
He should. Will the Verbeeg still have disadvantage if it tries to attack me?
Correct.
Yes, because Pestilence is hit.
Every time I hit, it renews.
I can. Fuck it. Well, I have my shield up, so I will provoke opportunity attack by moving away.
He gonna hit you. Or try. There he goes.
AC 19.
It is 19, so it does miss.
Hooray! Thank God for you guys. You're it's still funny to me when you guys do the Tiger the Defender.
Oh yeah. I go back and forth with both of my groups because one does tie to the attacker and one does tie to the defender.
Okay, so I go over here, and then I save your life.
She's like, she kind of like chokes on her breath for a second. She's like, "Oh, the light was so pretty. Oh, hello, thank you."
So Doug the Verbeeg is gonna take 2 more.
Doug the Verbeeg.
2 more spears. First one, both of them miss actually. So it is. Let's see what friend can do.
Well, friend is.
Oh, well.
Chilling, right?
Friend is. He was able to make it right here.
You just hear Pestilence ghost. Fuck! See? All of them!
So friend is gonna pull out its great club and take a swipe at Zana, and it will miss.
Don't do that. Yeah.
And oh, sorry, I forgot to take Verbeeg's damage. No, I didn't. Did I?
Did you?
I did not. What's the damage, Josh?
Oh yeah, it's.
I believe you rolled
slash R2 2d4. And since he moved within 10 feet of me, he has to make it as well.
Okay.
Or take it as well. So for the Verbeek it's 6, for the other guy it's 5.
Okay. So it is Pestilence's turn. Oh, and when friend walks up to you as he's taking his swipe, he says, "Me, friend."
I mean, fuck, he sure is, isn't he?
I cast Animal Friendship on him.
Yeah, hi, how you doing? I'm gonna hit the veer, or I'm not gonna hit the veer beak, am I? With an 11?
Nope.
And I didn't do a reckless attack like I should have, even though I, whatever!
It's fine. Things are about to get spicy.
Okay. It's just charmed until hit, right? It doesn't get another save.
The bear?
Correct.
Yeah, it's just charmed.
Okay. Then he's just gonna kind of roll. He's just gonna kind of roll over. And Zana, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. I think we could just pop a fog cloud and peace out.
I would ask that you don't do that, but just from an out of character mechanical standpoint, I have a thing.
Okay, I guess I will cast Ground Tremor again, so they both need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, where do I have this? Okay. Ogre and Verbeeg. Okay. Verbeeg fails. And okay, so on saves, if the creature makes the save, because your spell save is 14, right? Josh?
Yes.
So he rolled a 14. Is our rules that fails or succeeds for saves?
If it's a tie, whoever's defending against the save gets the benefit. Basically.
Okay, so friend the ogre saves, but Verbeeg does not.
Alright, Verbeek takes 4 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Okay.
And the area within a 10-foot area radius of me becomes difficult terrain. Because it's loose pebbles and shit.
Which one do I want to use to indicate prone? I think I'm going to do this one that looks like they broke his back or some shit. He's got a dad back or some shit. All right. Nyx, you are up.
So, you know what I'm about to do. Did we ever decide that he had a name?
That I figured I'd leave that up to you.
Well, then I'll come up with a name for him later. Spooky scrambles out from the way of the bear, and she kind of fumbles a little rock out of her coat, and she holds it up. And as an action, I can use the stone to summon the spirit of a orc war chief, which appears within 30 feet of me. The spirit uses the orc war chief stat block in the monster manual and disappears after 10 minutes or when reduced to 0 hit points. Spirit understands my language, I speak, and obeys my commands. So he will be popping in this little spot right to the north of Zana. Right, so yeah, you see Nyx scramble out of the way, and then you see her hold up a rock. A little wisp of smoke just trails out of the rock and forms into the spirit of an orc war chieftain. That is my action. How far did I go? That's 15. Let's just go ahead and make it 20, 25. There we go.
Let's see. Let's see if this works. You should be able... Oh, no, I'll have to re-add him real quick.
I got him.
Can you move him?
I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can move him.
Okay, cool. Then,
Sweet.
yeah, you have control now.
You want me to just run him on my initiative, or you want me to...
Yeah, let's do it on yours. That way we don't have to worry about it every time.
That makes sense. Alright, so he's gonna flank on the Verbeeg and hit it with a Great Axe. 19 to hit for...
Okay.
I don't know why it's rolling to GM, but 12 slashing. And then one more. Crit on the Verbeeg for...
Oh, it's rolling to GM. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
it's
why
rolling
it's...
to GM because it's technically it's
Ah,
well,
okay.
it's because it's technically an NPC, and all NPCs are set to whisper.
Got you. The second hit is 19 damage on a crit.
So he, Verbeeg dies.
All right. Hell yeah, War Chief, buddy. And that's his turn.
Okay. Big feller, you're up.
I'm just trying to map how long it would take to fucking run around for flanking, but it would take like 2 rounds to even get in a position.
Yeah, that's not
So,
worth it.
Yeah, no. So we're just gonna fucking go up and do the bonk, as we are known to do.
The big bunk.
Actually, so what there? 20. Here's yes. We do this, and we attack with advantage. I think we're two-handed. Why not? I'm doing a thing anyway. We're gonna two-hand it, and doing the damage for the B thing, not the other thing. So that's that plus force damage. Ooh. That's 8 slashing, 6 piercing, and 8 force. And let's see. So I moved 20 to another 10 and another 30 there. Okay, that's me.
Okay. Your friend sees this spectral war chief and just kill his only friend, and he's not too pleased at that. So he is going to take that great club, and I believe that one hits. Does a 17 hit on it?
Yes.
Okay. For 10.
Okay.
And Pestilence, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move over and get Ogre Boy. Shmam. 20 hit?
I believe
that would
so.
be
Yeah, it does hit.
13 slashing damage.
It isn't flanking anymore, but it's still pretty, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I still
either-
have advantage because I'm still raging.
Yeah, and either one of, even the 17 would have hit.
Yeah. You don't have advantage on attacks when you rage.
I did.
No, you get the +2 to the damage you hit for.
Oops, well.
But you can have advantage if you choose to attack recklessly.
Yeah, that's why reckless
yes,
attack
that's
is there.
the one that my brain keeps flipping through that I'm not doing.
It's all good.
It's fine, just no one hit the bear.
No one hit the bear.
Okay.
We're gonna give it a snack before we leave, and then we're gonna go.
The bear finds like a rock or something, and it turns over and its back is playing with it and just throwing it up in the air.
It's just a baby.
It is definitely not a baby, but okay. Zana.
His house.
Oh, and that would. Oh, I forgot to take friend's damage when it from the spore. So what's that?
I only rolled 1 second. 4 damage.
Okay, now it's your turn.
We did it. Alright, I'm gonna whack it with my stick.
Do it.
Hit it with your rhythm stick.
That,
Oh!
that'll do it.
I got a crit.
I think you just
had
hit him in the nuggets.
Plus, I get an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on top of it. So 7 plus 5 is what? 12, right?
Yup.
So 12 damage.
Okay.
I just whack him real hard with the stick.
So it is Nyx's turn.
All right. Nyx is just going to toll the dead on the ogre. DC 14 Wiz save or 1 damage. Shit.
Oh, wisdom save. Boop.
So a little foreplanning here.
He saves.
Great. He avoids taking 1 damage.
Since we
He
got a
crit
bunch
with a
of...
-3.
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
What was that?
Since we got a bunch of animals here from Goodmead, do we just want to like detour back to Goodmead to drop all the shit we're gonna have off?
Feel like, yeah, might as well. I
And
felt
I have
We
an
want to
idea.
bring the roasted corpse of their guy back to Goodmead, or
Wrapped up in a blanket, yes.
yeah. Orc,
Decidedly not on display.
orc hits for 18 slashing.
He did.
All
And
right.
there's actually not enough room for him to fall backwards, so I need deck saves from everybody in front of him.
Oh, fuck.
Save. Save.
Yeah.
Anna will not save.
Quick, retract into your shell.
And
Oh, not good, dude.
we'll take 10 damage on the fall.
Well, that didn't even pop my temp hit, so...
Maybe I
But
preemptively
all-
used the orc, but it's fine.
I mean, you did a good chunk of damage.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, big fella's
Uh,
gonna run
you
over here
all-
like, okay, friends, I'm here.
Yep.
Oh, it's dead. Okay, well, good.
Oh, don't worry about Kargoth here. He's friendly. I think.
While Zana's trying to dig his way out from under this ogre, can I loot the body?
On the ogre?
Yeah.
He has a bloody loincloth.
belly button lint.
Sick. Well, there's a
I think it's
big ass-
bloody loin. Yeah, bloody loincloth is correct. Let me see if he does have anything of note on him. Nope, just his great club and javelin.
Might be
Oh.
something further in the place that we didn't find yet.
Yeah, I guess Zana will dig his way out and be like, well, now that we're alone, he's gonna walk up to the bear and be like, hey, buddy, let's go find you a snack. And he's gonna, like, coax the bear along and go find him, like, a little...
Here.
Like, I think he'll go back to the fire, and is there like, cooking meat on the fire?
There's a
There was
person on
man.
the fire.
Oh, okay, you know what? You know, yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
just
give
gonna...
I'll give him
feed
a
him the-
ration.
No, I'm okay with feeding him the guy. Like, Zana's like, yeah, he's
I
already
am
dead.
no.
No, no.
Big fella's gonna be like, no. He's gonna
Take
shove a
him to
ration
the
to the thing
storage
now.
room.
He's like, but he's already dead. So what's it matter?
His
Uh,
family
so-
might want to bury him. This is a thing.
I am burying him in
Alright.
this bear's stomach.
God.
Zana's like, I don't get it. But whatever.
Okay. When you do feed him the ration, that is the whole puzzle to solving his. He's very hungry, so he just will go back to his den.
Bye,
Ah,
Barry.
wait,
fighting.
friend.
Bye, Barry Manilow.
God
No.
damn it.
Damn
I'm not
it.
done with you yet, bear.
It's. I want to point out his name is Yogabor, as in Yogi Bear. Even this module is memeing.
I have proposition for bear. I won't be able to understand him because I don't have any more spell slots for speak with animals, but I can communicate it to him. I'll basically just tell him, so friend, you could come back to town with us, and in exchange for protecting the people and the bees, you could get honey. How does that sound?
He
Well,
is
not
not
that-
too.
not that
He's
kid.
not too thrilled about that. And he just kind of rolls over.
Just let the bear
Alright,
live in the cave.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what's over here? Is there anything special about this pool?
I don't know. Is there?
Assuming there's no obvious signs of like bear shit just floating in there, I'll like shove my head in the water and look.
Okay. Well, before you do that, I'll let you know.
Day.
When you look in the pool, there is a statue in the pool. Let me look at it real quick.
The statue is holding a scroll of end the campaign here and now.
I was gonna say of some interact.
Well, we just want to win right now, and whatever winning means.
It's a win for someone somewhere.
Win for
Okay.
Tarak.
Yep, there is a statue in here. If you want to give me a religion check to see if you can deduce.
Religion.
It's,
I have no fucking idea.
okay. I mean, you can see that it is a. It seems pleasant. It doesn't seem like it's not like a demonic statue or anything. It's a little nature boy.
Yeah, I'll just look at Wumba and be like, "Oh, look at that friend. Do you like that? That do anything for you?"
Does that one do anything for you?
Wumba's given the God. Even I know who the fuck this is. You dumb piece of shit.
Zana's gonna wander over here and be like, "Hey, what's going on over here?
I just found a statue.
Taking forever.
It's neat.
Can I make a religion check?
You can make a religion check.
Nix.
Zana,
Y'all
It-
have no clue.
oh, that's a neat statue.
You're able to find the holy symbol. It's an oak leaf.
Oh, cool. Hey, look, an oak leaf.
Nix, in the meantime, is looking at Pestilence, and she says, please don't tell anyone, and she, like, refers to the orc who's just kind of standing there with his axe out. Just don't tell anyone. I could get into a lot of trouble.
I got ghosts that follow me. This is not the weirdest thing.
Yes, but your ghost isn't responsible for a bunch of atrocities that have befallen the Tin Towns every now and then.
You don't know what they've done in their previous lives.
This is a ghost of the Many Arrows tribe. They've raided the Tin Towns several times. They were known to do bad things, but it's a long story. I don't know. Just please don't tell anyone. They would get very mad at me. They're already mad at what I like to do anyway. I don't need this too.
In the meantime, I'm gonna try to fashion a new wheel for this wagon out of all of the stuff around here.
You hear the echoing voice of Big Feller. Oh, by the way, I could fix up the wagon wheel.
Okay.
I'm literally a carpenter.
Okay, big feller. And so instead of doing that, she's just gonna sit there, I guess, and
Okay.
go up to
You should come
this
check out
area.
You should come check out the statue.
Nix
So
is
you
Yeah,
just
well,
took
we
the
decided not to
statue. You didn't do
statue that
anything
bad.
with the water, right?
I'll check out the statue if Big Feller wants, because we want the wagon wheel. You want a religion check?
You know what? Just because I'm a fucking dolt, Big Feller will just idly take a sip of water before leaving.
Okay. So it's not really going to do anything because you guys don't have anything affecting you right now, but who knows? You may find a use for it someday. Okay, that religion check. This is a statue of Sylvanas.
Of course it is.
But the pool basically gives you the effects of the Greater Restoration spell.
Holy shit!
Oh
I
man,
think-
can I? I forgot to ask. Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah, take a sip. Yum 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 yum.
That's
Oh,
a
real
mean,
good
that's-
water.
that's some fucking strong ass magic. Like, damn. Do I have anything that could? Oh, please tell me I have some freaking vials. Damn it.
I drank that potion of animal friendship. I would suppose that you could get a bottle from that in theory and use
You
it.
all should have like water skins too, I would imagine.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nyx would like to. She'll pour out her oil flask first of all because fuck that. Not into the water, obviously, but you know.
You put it all over your hands and your
You,
arms.
you
announce
pour it
your
out
break.
right into the water that you're about to get and ruin the entire spell.
Yeah, does anyone have prestidigitation? I imagine not. I know we have thaumaturgy, but not prestidigitation.
Nope.
Yeah, that figures. She will fill her water skin, the consumed potion that Pestilence drank, and I would pour out my holy water, but I might need that. And then her oil flask as well. She'll fill that like lower down during the water.
So, I will let you know the mechanics behind this. It says that this water, you can only have the effects once in your life. So those of you who drank it, I'm not gonna penalize you for that. So you'll just, we'll reverse that. Like you were able to figure it, but so if you drink it again, I would let you have it. But
well, I'd spin it this way: it's for us to have the effects of it. We didn't actually like utilize the effects of it anyway. We just fucking drank the water. It didn't do anything.
If
Greater
something
restoration just do status effects, or does it also do HP?
It is. Yeah, it is. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 in one of the following effects on the target: 1 charm or petrify, 1 curse, including the target's attunement to a curse and magic item, any reduction to one of the target's ability scores, or 1 effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. So if one of us gets like cursed to be like you can no longer jack off for the rest of your life, then we have the water of lets you jack off again.
Why was that your go-to, my friend?
And you, mister. I could scroll up the fucking chat right now and have you saying something about, like, anal prolapses, like, 5 times in one day. Don't fucking come to me. Don't fucking come to me with that shit. You motherfucker. Who are you talking to?
Well, if he's cursed, he's not coming to anybody.
God damn it.
Zana's gonna be poking around for different mosses and fungi, and is gonna just like happen to make his way this way and kind of bump into whatever this is here in the middle.
It's like a little passage.
There's pictographs and something that is most likely a sarcophagus.
Oh,
okay.
Pictograms.
Can I make a perception check to see if I could identify what it is?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, similar to what Big Feller saw, it's basically just the story. This used to be like an explorer camp, essentially, cave system, and it's got like just them drawing, basically keeping the accounts of their explorations. And one of the last pictures is basically them laying their assumed leader to rest.
Can I open the thing?
You can give me a strength check.
At 20, baby.
Zana's just like, yeah, boys grow on human bodies when they die.
And you can see that it starts to budge, but you can tell even with like the bulk of your strength, it's not a one-person job.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna be like, hey, big fella, can I get some help?
I can't hear you over the sound of my hammering. I'm fixing this fucking wheel.
Gosh darn it.
Kogoth, can you help him?
I'm here.
Somebody?
I'm here to help.
The orc will also help.
Do I need to roll a strength?
Yep, strength.
You roll a
Strength.
Fucking great.
Oh. Can I take a breath and try again?
Let's see, 19, so that's 28, 36. Nope, still not enough.
Jeez. Nyx, go with your awful strength. Well, I mean, you have a positive strength, but she's just
Nat
tiny.
20.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that is enough.
She's just like lifting really. She's really putting her back into it in like an unhealthy way.
So that'll do it. Let's see, what is that? P10. Okay. So it opens up, and in this chieftain, it is a, it's not a mummy, but it's a mummy. It's their remains, but it's not a mummy.
Oh, Sana's gonna say, "Oh no, we can't have that," and I think I'm just gonna reach out and cast gentle repose on this mummy.
Oh, you took gentle repose too? God damn it!
Yeah.
But in the chieftain's left hand is a pearl of power, and in the right hand is a plus 1 wand of the war mage.
my god, it's spooky time! Yes!
What is a pearl of power?
It lets you get a spell slot back per day, basically. It's
Ooh.
it's a condensed version of the wizard feature that lets you regain spell slots on a short rest, or not even a short rest, just it's arcane recovery basically.
You can have that.
Oh yeah, like I love y'all, but like yo, well, I mean, I guess
I
any.
use a lot of spells.
Okay, how about this? I get the war mage, I get the wand, you get the pearl. How about that?
Okay.
And I get nothing. Goodbye.
Big feller gets real fucking disappointed in all of you for looting the grave.
As long as it
Well,
says,
to be
look,
fair, I
was-
didn't loot it. I broke into it. And
And-
not even that well, to be fair.
And after she takes this wand of the war mage, Spooky is gonna like set up on on like one of the parts of the coffin, not like getting into it, but just like kind of sitting on the edge, kind of like wraps around her little necklace of many holy symbols that is around her neck, and she plucks off the one for you said Sylvanas or Sylvanas.
Yep, Sylvanas, yep.
Yeah, she plucks the holy symbol for Sylvanas onto the corpse's corpse, and puts it on his chest, and she's like, "Thank you for these gifts that you can no longer take with you into the afterlife. I hope you rest well, and we will make good use of them as you could were you still with us." And she sprinkles a little bit of holy water, and then she hops down.
Okay. And
Meanwhile,
big feller, give me a carpenter tools check.
already did 19, baby.
Okay, yeah, you got that good wheel.
It's
The
super
squeaky wheel
round.
got the grease. Meanwhile, this poor bastard in the grave, he was in the Egyptian afterlife where you actually take his shit with you. So he was doing good with his pearl and his wand, and just whoop,
What's
the
fun?
fuck?
What's fun is that the Egyptian afterlife technically exists in this setting, and I hate that. Oh man, early Forgotten Realms was some real shit, man.
Oh, Pestilence, as you peek around that corner,
Oh no.
you hear Doug, are you home?
Oh no.
You see Doug's girlfriend. She has not noticed you, but she is heading your way.
What? Excuse me?
Doug's girlfriend.
I can't see.
The black block
over
is still
here?
there.
Oh no, down on the bottom right.
Oh.
If you zoom out.
So the other Verbeeg, it's Doug the Verbeeg and Gag the Verbeeg.
Doug and Gag.
That's yeah, that's not registering for me if that's a reference to something.
It's just funny names that kind of
They are pretty weird, yeah. I like that the girl's name is Gag. God damn it.
Yep.
It hurt me saying that.
I mean, I guess it could be Gog because it's G-A-H-G, but I don't think so.
Now, if she was like a noble and it was pronounced Gog and she was like Lady Gog, then it'd be like,
You got Yogi Bear, literally Verbeeg in the B town. Like this module is just, I might as well have written it. Like,
So I'm gonna sneak around here. Anything fancy about her?
she's got a basket,
No.
Oh.
a wicker basket full of shiny metal and crystals.
Well, as long as it's not a baby in a basket, then.
What are we gonna do? And Zana's like, I don't know.
I'm basically
Price
going to
isn't
give
too
you
low.
like, yeah, your plan of action, because she is heading in the cave. She's looking for her boo.
Kargoth, if
We-
you don't mind. Just standing right there. Pestilence, if you don't want to, he'll be gone in like 10 minutes. If we want to just like walk away.
So I was definitely gonna take the wagon and I'll rescue all the boys here.
Okay.
That might take some time, so we might have to just fight ourselves another Verbeeg.
Yeah, but can we herd 15 sheep and not be found?
There's what? How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Give me a D13 to see how many you can load up in this time.
Oh no.
Should we make it look like the two?
Okay,
Yo!
you get all of them.
God,
Yeah, you
no
get all of them.
fucking
Wow, we're
way.
so good at loading up sheep.
All
God, I
right.
should have been a shepherd.
We've got
All right,
the...
and the mead was already loaded in there, so you guys got everything loaded up.
Okay,
GTFO out of here.
Kargoth, I'll call you again whenever I need you. Enjoy your rest after you're done. Bye. And she takes like way too long to say goodbye to him. I'll miss you.
Good check.
Okay.
Good
Everyone
check.
can.
So yeah, you guys are able to successfully make it without Gag noticing you.
Goodbye. And I
And
think
as you kind of
Doesn't destroy the
as-
city.
as you kind of look back, you hear Gag, Doug, and there's the panic increases. Doug, and she drops the basket and runs in the cave.
then Kargoth eviscerates her. Or something. As soon as we're all gathered, Nyx already had this talk with Pestilence, but she will talk to Zana and she'll talk to Big Fella like, please don't tell anyone. Please do not tell anyone. Like, I know I don't ask for very much, but I'm actually, like, begging. Please don't tell anyone.
Big fella will look at Spooky and be like, Arrow something or other tribe, right?
Yes. Please don't be mad.
They're not very nice.
No, they're not friendly at all. Just please don't be mad. It's a long story, I promise.
Big fella does not look mad.
For the time being, let's just,
Oh my god.
Oof.
Oof. Oof. That's a big oof. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god damn it.
Well,
Fella's very much-
this has got interesting.
Oh fuck, that's awesome. One of Big Fella's favorite enemies is orcs. Fuck me, that's... Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie doodle. Yes, I'm the first
orc
one.
is dead. Well, not the orc isn't dead, but the orc is gonna be dead.
Orc is
I mean,
dead.
technically, Orc is dead. This is his spirit.
Yeah.
So technically.
There we go, guys. I'm the first one to drop my fucking character secret.
Yeah, you know,
I would read
they're
it
bound
out.
to happen.
Yeah, I would read it out, but there's still some little things that she hasn't told you. I mean, you could ask her about it, but like it's not something she's keeping secret anymore from you guys, but you know, just like little bits of information. But yeah, I could summon a fucking orc war chief. I can only do that 2 more times, so we should save it for when we really need it.
Well, that's pretty boss for your character. When you rolled that one up, you must have been like, oh, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100%. I was like, ghost? Duh. I'm just, you know, I would be in a lot of trouble if they ever find out about him. That's why I have to keep the rock hidden.
Big feller looks surprisingly chill about it. No,
Man,
not very nice.
just don't do it all the time, and we're good here.
Oh, he'll only help us. He'll never hurt anyone I don't tell him to. And he's surprisingly docile for, you know, a big orc warrior. I mean, docile to... He listens to me. I get the feeling that is not exactly the, you know, their way of behaving. I don't know. I haven't talked to orcs very much.
I don't think this one wants to talk that much either.
He
Big
likes...
feller will regale the party with stories of how orcs are, you know, they do the raiding thing and blah blah blah. And then he'll look kind of wistful and say, that is, you remember the young man from Goodmead? That is
Yeah.
what happened to his family. They were driven out by orcs.
I
Their homestead was burned down by orcs.
just...
Zana's just gonna look at Spooky and be like, don't bring him around when they're around.
No, of course not. I only call the stone whenever I'm in great danger. It's... I did what you would do, big fella. I saw... There was one day in the woods, I saw an orc. and he was in a great amount of pain. He was dying, and I did what I could to, bring him back. I didn't really think about who it was. I just thought it was someone that needed help. And when he was all well and good, he went on his way, and he gave me the stone. I think it's some sort of, like, reverence of his ancestors or something. I don't know.
You know, I think just about any other character, and if it was just any other circumstances, I'd probably have concerns. But Big Fella looks unconcerned. He's just gonna pat Spooky on the head.
You pat Spooky on the head, and you hear an angry cat from underneath her hat.
I will immediately assuage the cat's rage with pickled herring.
You just slip a pickled herring underneath her hat.
Like when you pat the bed and Haru's underneath the blanket and you didn't know and you just hear a row row, like you're revving an engine.
Yeah. Vanta
Haru.
Yeah, Vanta isn't that much of a douchebag, but he was like having a nice nap. Okay, thank
Even
you.
after you got clonked on the fucking head by a bear.
I feel like that was more spooky than anything. I think Vanta just oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get you like update the token at some point, Isaac. I'll have to.
Yeah.
I'll send you the art and everything. But yeah, no, Vanta's just I feel like Vanta's like comically immune to damage if he's not presently on the field. Just like no matter what, he's always just good and chill and nothing bad ever happens to him. But the moment he's out, then he's like targetable or something.
Yeah, that's how I do stuff DMing. Like, if characters like, oh yeah, I have this thing as a pet, and I'm like, okay, fine. But the second they're like, oh, can I like put him out on the can I put a token of him out on the? I'm like, okay. You want a token of him out there? Okay.
Yeah, the second you use the animal for combat, it becomes kind of fair game to get hit.
Yeah,
But
he
if it's just like your accessory cat that can sometimes do like espionage,
right, yeah.
then that's different.
Vanta is a standard familiar. Besides the fact that he is a cat that can fly, so he can't attack anything. He'll get better later on as they level up, but still.
I mean, technically he can. It's just he has like a very low AC, 1 hit point, and
he's a little bit better. He has 7 hit points. He actually has 8 now. He has 8 because he has 5 plus my witch level.
Oh, okay.
MVP of familiars.
Yeah, he can't attack because he's a familiar, and that's like written into the Find Familiar spell. But I need to look at the Gibbous Moon class, because I think whenever I hit level 6 in my subclass, I get to summon him as a ghost, kinda, or like a spectral form of him.
Cool.
And I think that gets like some kind of like maybe not attacks, but it could do some shit. Blah 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 blah. Gibbous Moons, read the intro. Psychopomp, flying speed of 30 feet with the hover property. He already has this. He can become invisible until the end of its next turn. He can pass through solid objects other than those made of lead. If it ends its turn within a surface, it takes 2d10 force damage. Resistance to all damage other than psychic, radiant, and bludgeoning. And from magical weapons. And if it shares a space with a creature, you can cause your familiar to reaction to share one of these benefits of your choice with that creature. Which is kind of fucking cool. But yeah, that's
Ooh,
later.
Dude.
That is level 6. Right now, he's just a cat that likes to sleep in Spooky's hat and drink milk. Anywho, let's bring back the shit.
Okay. So yeah, you guys make it back to. Well, I guess I should double check. There is one technical thing that could happen.
But there's no way it could possibly on this D100.
Your random encounter roll did not yield. So yeah, you make it back successfully to Goodmead.
Spooky's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
crazy. That dragon from earlier comes back and just eats you all.
Spooky is just wearing noticeably more bandages than before. Whenever we left, she almost got eaten by a bear.
Walk it off.
And when you enter into Goodmead, you actually, because you guys are kind of coming off from like this side to get there, so coming off the east way, you're actually met by Deadmau5, and he says, "Hey, word travels fast. We heard you got rid of Sefik Caltro. Well, and he looks around and he puts up air quotes. Well, somebody got rid of Sefik Caltro. Man Design sent me with your all's payment, and he just hands you all 100 gold pieces apiece.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yes.
And he says, we're gonna be kicking it back in East Haven. So, wanna make your way up there? Be our guest. We'll be there.
Yes, be our guest.
And he runs back up the Eastway.
Well, we've done that. I suppose he might want to see the crystal.
Well, we got the guy in the mountain.
Oh yes, we do need to do the guy. We do need to find the guy in the mountain. That's right.
Yeah, that was on the list of things that are more important than handing crystals.
Maybe we should talk to Haruna, see about who owns, and he's gonna like shove a thumb towards the cart full of bleeding and bawling bastards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, incidentally, point of clarification: is this a wagon or a cart?
It is. I think it's a cart. Let me look.
No matter what, it's full of 13 goats and a roasted corpse.
And mead. It's a very interesting collection of smells.
It's a wooden cart.
Okay, the party has a cart now.
Okay, so when you say Haruna, because Haruna was in Bryn Shander, are you talking about the lady?
Oh, never mind. I'm fucking stupid then.
The lady in the
I
mead
guess
hall
no one-
is. Okay, well, hold on. Sorry. Who are you going to?
Yeah, I was mixed the fuck up. So that's Bryn Shander, so never mind that.
I mean, we bring the mead back to the mead hall. I mean, I feel like that's a given. That's where it came from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's unload the goats and see who picks them up.
Anybody want some goats? God damn it, Marston!
Well, can we go sell them?
No, they belong to somebody.
And
Can
so,
we go sell them?
and as you kind of pull up, they see the mead and the goats, and what is her name? Oh yeah,
Beatrice.
It's Olivessa. Olivessa, the lady at the counter. She kind of looks out and sees you, and she comes out. She's like, "Oh, you've saved us. This. We were worried that we weren't able to get out the shipment, and we were going to have to go a couple weeks without any gold. And those goats actually look familiar. I'm assuming it's in the same Verbeeg cave.
No.
Oh.
Definitely came from somewhere else.
The most morally corrupt characters are fucking Slow Turtle Druid. This is amazing.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, it came from the cave. We don't need to sell the goats.
Also, the Verbeeg already drank one of your barrels, but we got two of them back.
Yeah,
That's better than none, for sure. Yeah, no, we will definitely take that. We can unload this cart and definitely get things in order. Is there any and for your time, we'll give you guys. She goes back and she grabs. Do you get anything or? Oh, okay. And she goes back and she says, "Here, and she just basically gives you like a flask of meat apiece, like as their and then she gives you all each 2 potions of healing.
Oh, hell yeah. Just normal potion of healing, I take it. We're level 3. Okay.
Yes. Yes, correct.
And a thing of mead. And Spooky will take the potion and she'll like judge it and she'll like wish it around. She's like, it'll do. Standard grade.
Fine vintage.
Well, Spooky's an alchemist, so she this is her trade. So she kind of like looks at it and she's like, it could be better, but I will take the meat, thank you.
And so Olivessa looks over at Big Feller and says, also, I saw that your name was in the running for the speaker elections. Those are coming up in about a 10-day. Um, is this something you're pursuing?
Big feller is gonna rub the back of his neck and say, "Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of speakers," and he's going to like gingerly pull out the corpse that we've conveniently covered with a blanket from the cave.
No one can use that blanket
We-
anymore.
Yeah, no. We found the remains of your speaker.
And she just kind of puts her hands over her face, like in sorrow, and briefly weeps and says, "Thank you. It's his family will be pleased that they can put him to rest, but
Also, the 5 militiamen that we left behind.
We weren't. Those guys are in the snow now, man. That's a done deal. I feel.
Well,
She
the
says,
wagon was full of goats.
That
I mean,
too.
if you choose, I mean, all of this will be noted, and you will. I mean, we will make sure that it is known that this is your all's doing, especially you, big fella, if you choose to pursue this speaker spot. But I'd like to have a talk if that is something you are interested in.
Talk.
Honestly, I may disclose this either way, just to kind of sway your opinion. Well, not sway your opinion, but give you more food for thought on this. It's concerning your opposition. Your opposition is a man that goes by the name of Shandar, and he seems well enough, but I don't trust him. Every month he takes these about 3-day journeys to Targos, and he doesn't come back with anything. He doesn't take anything. He just says, "Oh, he's visiting family in Targos."
Not unlike
Yeah.
my trips to Target. I hate myself.
What you're saying is he's pretty sus.
And he kind of came out of nowhere. He shows up to town. He's been here a few years, and it's just he always seems to be in the right place at the right time. He shows up a couple
Don't
years
know
ago.
what that's like.
He shows up a couple years ago, and within his first couple days here, some thugs showed up, and he fought them off. And that seems to be a common thread. Anytime we've seen attacks, he just happens to be there.
So what you're saying is you think that he's paying people so he can boost his reputation?
I do think that, but I don't know what the end game is.
It's a
We'll put it
disappointing
on our
movie.
list.
Like I said, the I mean, I guess I shouldn't even say the election, but more so the debate amongst the town, because it's a small enough town. We basically all just crowd into the town hall and debate it and cast our votes in person.
Yes, they have a master debate.
And that's in about another 10 days. So, I mean, I feel that, you know, your actions have benefited. I mean, we heard the story of the cabin up north and how that was yours. That was presented by the man that nominated you. I mean, you have the mead, the goats, bringing back our old speaker. I mean, I think you have a solid case. I don't know what Shandar's end game is.
I mean, there's an important thing to consider here. Do you want to? I mean, no offense, but I don't really see you as the type of person who likes to do that. I mean, you picked me out of the snow half alive, and you were still scared of me, and I'm like 3 feet tall.
Big fella will put his hands on his hips. He looks marginally more comfortable now that he's the size of a child with this guy's self. Well, I would like to help here. He'll just non-committally shrug and trail off.
I mean, you have your time. I just wanted to bring this to your attention.
Yes, well, thank you.
And she says, well, I'm going to go ahead and unload this and take it back into, get it ready for shipment, because this was what we were shipping out west. So I will load this up so we could meet our deadlines. But if there's anything else, let me know. And she just kind of goes back and, like, as she's kind of, she goes in.
Oh yeah, where can we bring?
Oh yeah. Oh no, you can.
Feller still holding the body.
Oh yeah. She says, and she brings out a couple men, and they say, "Oh, we can take it over to the shrine of the flaming sword, and inform of his family."
Yes. Big feller will pass the body over.
Yep.
Right. No rest for the wicked because we have a gay mountaineer to save.
Okay, so you guys are going straight through?
I mean, how's everyone looking resource-wise? Do we need a rest, or... I mean,
I'm down health right now if we want to just take a night.
I was gonna say, I'm down resources, so...
I'm at 9 hit points. I wouldn't mind at least a short rest, but I mean, if we want a long rest before heading out.
Let's take a long rest, honestly. Because I need, I don't have my druid stuff anymore. I had to use it.
Right.
And I'm down a bunch of spell slots.
I've still got most of my spell slots. I think mostly what I'm concerned about is yeah, I know we're not on a timeline, but like in character we don't know that.
Right. I mean, yeah,
Feller...
narratively, I'm trying to keep it together as much as possible.
Right, I know.
And so the way the module's set, and I actually watched a video on this today, and they're like, dude, putting the first 2 chapters together in a seamless manner is master level DM shit. Like, good luck. It's not possible. Just open the sandbox and let them play.
No, yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just, I'm trying to, do what Spooky would do.
So big feller is amenable to arrest. He'll kind of scratch at the back of his neck and be like, are we still thinking of heading through there are 10 towns on our way to the mountain?
If we have the time, yeah. If they're on the way, it behooves us to stop through them.
I have our respective path marked out there.
It's a very dangerous place, and I mean, sort of, it helps us to stop as often as we can. Yeah.
Is everyone still cool with this perspective path that got marked
Looks
out?
good.
Yeah.
Looks good to me. Oh. Yeah, I'm good with that.
And big fella will hesitate and say, and what about, could we maybe stop in Care de Naval?
I don't see why not.
Okay, and he will begin trudging towards the cabin for a rest.
I think we should stop in every town that we can. It's better than sleeping out in the snow.
Okay.
You never know what else is out in the snow.
I mean,
I would prefer to have a bed anyway.
there's also the snow. The snow is dangerous.
Okay.
Yes.
So you all taking your long rest in the cabin then?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you begin to drift off to sleep, Spooky, you actually, just as you're drifting off, you hear a loud scream, and in your dreams, your orc friend is slowly approaching you, and you can't move. It's borderline sleep it is sleep paralysis, and this and the screams continue, and he approaches and he points right at your wand you just gathered, and he opens up his mouth, and the scream deafens you and just explodes from his mouth. And when you wake up, and it's about the same time everybody else is, it's at the beginning of the day, you have not gained the effects of the long rest that everybody else did.
Oops.
Bum bum bum.
Shit.
You was in possession of a cursed item.
Balls.
Oh. Well, we have that water.
We do. Well, now that I have attuned to it and I know what does the curse do then?
As long as you are attuned to this item, you cannot gain the benefits of a short or long rest.
Chugging that water. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
Now here's the thing:
One of the war
I
mage
assume
my ass.
that the item is perpetually cursed, yada yada yada. That you would be cursed again if you just drank it and continued to use the wand. Yeah.
As long as you don't unattune and reattune, it says that this does work. The water does.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it unequips the item from you, but you don't it doesn't scrub the curse from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Spooky's just like, and she digs out the water and she just chugs down an entire water skin of it, and she throws the wand to the other side of the cabin. She's like, "Don't touch that! Don't touch that!"
Lance looks at it and is like, rough night?
Yes. Can we take an hour? I just want to take a nap. I'm sorry.
Big feller will look at it and say, "Where did you get that?"
It was in the place that the Verbeeg was. It was in the coffin that me and Zana looked at.
Big feller will just look an expression of tired of your shit. It's just like, oh.
It was obviously a priest of Sylvanas. I thanked him for it, and they're always ask Zana. They're druidic types of people. They don't like taking things with them. I figured I could do more to help people with the wand than it would just laying in a coffin. I'm sorry.
Zana's in the corner whistling, what? I feel fine.
So, how would we like a quick little detour to go back to the cave to return that, instead of leaving it around here?
No, thank you.
Could we send it?
I don't want to go somewhere where there's probably still another living Veerbig, you know?
You know what? I mean, I like the idea.
I would just bury it somewhere. I don't know.
No, that seems a worse idea. No.
Could we destroy it?
You know who might like something like this is
Oh, Dazan.
Yeah.
So just
He
carry
would
it
pay
with
for
us. Don't use it.
Yeah.
You'll be
No.
fine.
Spooky can.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the item curses you, and you remove the curse. That's why the water's in there.
Oh, okay.
It's just,
I see.
If you pass the item on, the curse will be taken to somebody else. But you are good.
Okay, I see.
You just can't unequip it and then re-equip it, because then it's the same thing.
Okay.
So if you then you fucked. But as long as you stay attuned to it, the curse is not affecting you.
Interesting. Okay.
Are you gonna pick it back up there, buddy?
Yeah, she will. She'll pick it back up, and she's like, "Just let me think about it. I think it's fine now. I just have to, not put it away. We can do good work with these kinds of things. We're already helping people a lot, and I kind of like doing that. I can help."
Feller looks skeptical as fuck, but will say nothing more on it.
You are not
good for you. Problem solved.
You are not a very practical man, big fella. And then she's gonna take a nap. I'm taking a short rest. I'm sorry. I have 9 hit points. I have 9 hit points, please.
We head out. I carry Spooky like a baby, and I get on the Cardi Beak, and just let you have your short rest on
good.
Cardi Beak.
4 hit points. That's great. I'll use 2 of my hit die. Fuck it.
Didn't we just get potions? You don't want to use that?
No, I don't want to use potions. That's a limited resource. We get short rest back every time we long rest, or not. You know what I mean? I get hit die every time we long rest. So I mean, that's that regenerates. Potions don't.
All right. So we calling it at 10?
Sure.
Yeah. It sounds like Josh had a really rough night.
Okay.
He had that big food nap.
We're
Then
going-
I'll leave you on this. Y'all make it to East Haven. And as you get in, I gotta adjust the map because they cut that off weird, but whatever, it's not important. So you make it to East Haven, and as you're making your way through, because you're coming through the East Way, trying to pass through town, and as you make it to the town hall square, there's a crowd gathered in front of the town hall to watch the public execution of Dazan, a human wizard who, despite his efforts to disguise himself, was recognized and arrested for the crimes he has inflicted upon Dale folk. He has been bound to a stake and gagged. Members of the militia use torches to light the straw tucked around his feet. Fanned by the wind, the fire catches quickly. Dazan does not struggle or scream, as he is quickly engulfed in flames. Bundled up spectators move closer to the human bonfire, eager to fear its warmth.
I have a feeling that isn't Dazan.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal, man. Wow.
No, I'm with Emily. If
Fuck.
Dasan is really on that pyre right now, he's a fucking punk. That's probably... You know who that probably is? That's probably fucking Deadmau5. And good. I say good.
God. The
Okay.
scathing review from Brandon over here. Alright, well, we had our second almost death in 4 sessions, so that's good.
Well, third if you count that I went down to the goblins.
I was counting the goblins. What would the third one be? Who else
Yeah,
went
most
down?
fighters have gone down, to my knowledge.
Yeah. Who else has gone down? Unless you count.
I math good.
Okay.
Big Feller
Okay.
and Spooky, that's it.
Okay, cool. Well, shit. I gotta remember to use my jinxes whenever we're fighting, but that's fine. That's fine. All right. Yeah. Well, cool. I found a very good playlist that I'll probably be having playing at some point. It's a playlist for a 19th century villain plotting their revenge. So, like, Serenade for Strings in E Major by Dvorak, Vivaldi's Concerto No. 2, Carmina Burana, that kind of thing. It's like very funny. It's a very specific kind of a vibe, and it just happened to start playing. I like this.
We're
Very
gonna
upset
need
that
that
you called
anyway,
him
because...
Dvorak.
What about Dvorak?
I'm very upset that you called him Dvorak.
How do you say it?
It's
Dvorak.
Dvorak? I don't fucking know, man. I never did any composition or whatever. All I know is that Bach is a bitch.
There's a car place up here that's Devorak Motors, but it's spelled like Dvorak. But they literally say, "Come to Devorak Motors," and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I
mean-
genuinely did not know it was Dvorak, but I will remember that
Like
from
how
now
there's a
on.
last name down here that is pronounced by multiple people, like the same groups of people, either Desermo or Desormo.
My personal favorite.
DiGiorno!
My personal favorite is that character in King of the Hill whose name is Brad Thibodeau, but it's not his real name, and he pronounces it as Brad Thibodeaux. He does the fucking the KX noise like twice.
No,
It's so
My
funny.
favorite thing is down here in French Louisiana. Names that you think are English could actually be French. So, Richard is easily Richard. Simon is easily Sima. Like, they're nothing sacred. I don't know how to pronounce names, and they get mad at me when I'm like, yeah, Mr. Richard, and they're like, Richard. Like,
It's like how everyone from Texas comes and sees people named Trahan. They're like, hey, Mr. Trahan. But then
no, it's Trahan.
yeah, then you have people who move over to Texas whose names are Trahan, and they just become assimilated by the Texans, and they become Trahan over time. They just stop.
It's like-
They stop fighting it.
The famous makeup artist Kevin Aquan is from my state. His last name is not pronounced Aquan. He changed it for his career. That last name is pronounced Okwe.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
French is bullshit. It is.
Emily also really hates the French. This cannot be understated.
This is a personal vendetta.
That's fair.
I don't like Quebecers, so close enough.
Hey, Vulcan's cool.
God, it's such a meme that nobody likes anybody from Quebec.
I mean, you know,
And nobody from Quebec likes anybody else.
You know?
Vulcan's cool. I will say that I respect the French for one reason. It's that they stood up to Disney whenever they brought Euro Disney out. They practically almost ran Disney out of the state.
Well, they tried.
The country,
and also,
yeah.
it's not a state.
The country. I meant to say country. I'm talking like
I appreciate French for making croissants. And then that's about it.
They do have them croissants, though.
They do-
Croissants are great.
I will draw attention to the fact that we have a ever-expanding rogues gallery of angry women in this D&D game.
Remind me about
the Night Hag,
Okay, yeah.
and now we got Gag.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, well, be like, it's time. Your reign of frosty terror is over, Arl. And she's like, you and what army? And then like all the fucking villains we've left alive just pop up behind her, just like, or whatever fucking avatar she's taking in this. She's usually like an ice lady. She's basically Shiva.
Lufier's there too.
Luffy is just like, how did I get here?
He's like
Man,
in his,
after like doing that first beer break, I was like not pumped to take another. I had health, but that doesn't mean everybody.
I'm
did.
gonna tell you guys right now that I'm gonna be saving the Orc War Chief for a much more dire situations from now on, because Homeboy got some beef on him. He has 93 hit points. His AC is 16. He's a CR4 monster.
Yeah.
And he deals 2 Great Axe damages, which do an average of 14 damage. He has like the Groom's Fury thing, which deals extra 1d8 damage whenever he hits with a weapon. He even has Battle Cry. I didn't even do the Battle Cry.
I also have a secret.
Of course, yeah, we all do.
Yeah, we all have secrets. That's part of the game.
I'm excited for you guys to learn my secret because it's
I'm waiting for yours to be like the most mundane, benign shit.
He has a nipple on his butt.
I have a third nipple. You'll never guess where.
I mean, Zana doesn't really have a butt. He has a shell.
He's a cloaca.
God damn it.
Things I love talking about. Headcanons about my character's cloaca.
His secret is we need to rescue Zana's long-lost love, and we'll go like to a tower and fight a boss, a dragon, and then we go to the oubliette at the top of the tower, and there's a fucking croc sitting in a cage.
Whenever
And
we
then Zana
rolled
goes-
for secrets, like some of them, like that, like I got were kind of like big overarching things that like I was like, oh yeah, I could see how that'd be epic and also a secret. And then one of the things that I got, I'm like, this isn't a secret. It's a funny story you tell at a bar. Like,
And so that's the one you went
no, but it would have been funny.
Oh boy, I'm excited. Yeah, well, mine's out. I'll even read out the exact text. I saved the orc stone. I saved the life of an orc who gave me a stone with the symbol of the Many Arrows tribe, which is a humanoid skull pierced by 3 arrows carved into it. The stone is an uncommon magic item that requires attunement, and only I can attune to it. As an action, I can use the stone to summon the spirit of an orc warrior, which appears within 30 feet of me. The spirit uses the Orc War Chief stat block in the monster manual and disappears after 10 minutes or when reduced to 0 hit points. The spirit understands any language I speak and obeys my commands. After I use the stone 3 times, it turns to dust, which means I have 2 uses left.
Hey, cool.
I should probably, like, obviously off screen because y'all left, double check to see what happened between your orc friend and Gag.
I mean, yeah. He's
I'll
pretty.
do that sometime this week.
Yeah, he's pretty beefy, but you know, he would have only lasted for 10 minutes, which actually it's plenty of time.
10 minutes in initiative is an eternity.
Oh yeah, plenty of time. Well, cool. That was a very good sesh, dudes. That was very fun.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, she's sleepy.
Hey, cool.
I guess I too will scoot. Thank you for DMing. That was very good.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you, Isaac.
playing.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to next time, boss.